as the Supreme Court as well as the Varanasi court is taking hearings after hearings on the Gyanvapi Masjid issue now. There has been important meetings that have been taken by the All India Muslim Personal Law Board. This particular organization had fought the case for the Babri Masjid as well, and they have been keenly involved in such trials and lawsuits. But there have been meetings, and the Gyanvapi Mosque issue has also been taken cognizance of. I'm speaking to Mr. Kamal Farooqui, who is in the executive board of this All India Muslim Personal Law Board, and we'll speak to him about what their thoughts are on the entire issue. So, first of all, please do tell us what have been the crucial points on which you have taken this meeting related to the Gyanvapi Mosque.
Two, three issues, because suddenly we have seen that one after the other, and there seems to be no stoppage of it. We already have so many other masjid in the pipeline. So there is a design in it, and all these issues which should not have been taken up, because there has been a guarantee by the parliament that after Babri Masjid, nothing else would be disturbed and the status quo would be maintained everywhere. But we have seen it, how the things are moving. So this is a very disturbing feature, not from the Muslim points of view alone. Rather, we are more concerned about the country. Where are we heading, and what would be the image of the country across the world? We have been a plural society for thousands of years, and our ethos are that we have learned to live together, and learn to live together in a nice manner. Of course, कौन सा घर ऐसा है जिसमें there is no confusions? So is the case with the Hindu-Muslim Brotherhood also, that there have been some skirmish, some problems, but by and large we have been looking together peacefully. And as far as this demolitions of the religious places are concerned, it is nothing a new thing which is happening in the country. It has been happening for years, centuries together. In fact, the people are coming. They are coming from outside. They do it, and they demolish certain things. Then somebody else comes. They will try to protect something. Rather, it has been a very unfortunate scene. Also, even the people who have been living here, rather, whose the roots are only in this country, like the Buddhist. He was a known religious, towering personality across the world, and from here the Buddhism has traveled to the world. We have seen it even there. Their religious places have been demolished over a period of time, but this has been going on. So to put the end to this, a legislation in 1991 was brought in, and it was very clearly stated that whatever has happened in the past will not dig out, because everybody knows that if you dig out the past, so it will not be one set of things which is going to come out. धरती तो उगल देती है सब कुछ अपना. So where it is going to end. So and as far as this masjid is concerned, Gyanvapi Masjid is concerned, we have been very carefully not involving into this, because the management committee has said that looking into what has happened in Babri Masjid case,
Yes.
that we don't want to again be a cause for the disturbance across the country. So they had very sensibly, those people have said that we will look after this matter ourselves. But as far as that law is concerned, that is a law for existing law passed by the parliament, which is applicable across the country. And for this, any incumbent prime minister or the administration and the Supreme Court and the President of India, they are the trustee to hold this together. But unfortunately, what is happening, that all those things, हमको लगा था that after Babri Masjid there could be an end, and that is what actually has been said in so many words in the orders also. Okay, but this is enough, and that's 1991. The legislation was for this purpose only. You can jolly well say that since it was a parliament resolution, now we are in the majority. We don't believe it. They can do it in the parliament. They have got
So
the
that
majority.
is what is currently perhaps being heard by hearsay, that there could be a plan to bring an amendment to the 1991 Worship Act.
But as on today, when you are doing all this hierarchy across the country, law is still there. That is in the books, and we as the citizen of the country, we believe it that as far as this constitution is concerned, as on today, this is applicable to all the religious places across the country.
So what if an amendment is brought in such sorts of what will be the All India Muslim Personal Law Board stance on that?
We are not the soothsayer. We are not going into this all these hypotheses. Time will come. उसमें Muslims may also suffer. The others would also suffer. But one thing is sure, the country is going to suffer a lot. So whenever it will come, we'll see at that time. Right now, we are facing with all these things, not only the Banaras, not only the Vapi Mandir, but it is happening across the country. The Gundas are coming in big numbers, and they are putting the flags on the masjids. This is not
The case that happened in many places.
Not at one place, number of places it is happening. The people are silent spectator. The entire country is aghast. They are not speaking. Some of them are feeling very happy about it. कि इनका तो इलाज यही होना चाहिए था, इनको तो सबक पढ़ाना चाहिए था. Some of the people who are surviving on the vote of the entire nation. Some of the people who have got the very strong support from the Muslim community. Some of the parties who have been talking about all these things for quite a long time, they are silent. So this kind of attitude is very, very disturbing. And we have in the meeting, we have very clearly stated, and we have advised the Muslims across the country not to take the law into their hands. Be peaceful. Don't try to get panicky. Because still we feel that in spite of the fact that in the entire Babri Masjid case, you know much better than me that it has been established that for the last 2000 years, nothing, no structure, not to talk about the masjid or mandir, no structure existed over there. In spite of this, Babri Masjid was demolished. So that's a fact of life. So what I am trying to tell you that we had thought कि चलिए एक हो गया ये, let us forget about or let us remember it, but let us go ahead, let us move forward. लेकिन अब तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि हर शहर में ये हो रहा है.
Now, because in the Mathura civil court also, the Eidgah Masjid and the Krishna Janmabhoomi case will once again be heard.
No, this you are only saying which are known to you. No? Known to you is the masjid at Qutub Minar also.
Yes.
Some of the cases you have been reporting that people, I will say they are only gundas, because if somebody is trying to deface any religious places, whether it is a church or a mandir or a masjid, so we don't call them the normal human being. We have seen that they are coming, they are having all kinds of halla-gulla, and they are putting the flags on the Babri Masjid. This was never, not on the masjid, this was never heard. So, as far as we are concerned, we as a concerned citizen, we are concerned about it. And now we have said to them, Gyanvapi Masjid, that we are available to you, because we know it, what kind of assistance somebody need to go to the courts. We have seen it in Babri Masjid, how much money is spent. So we have offered them that we are available to you. Any kind of thing, assistance, legal assistance, or anything you feel like, kindly let us know. That is what actually we have said.
So have they asked for any kind of legal assistance?
Not yet, but we personally feel that since it is going to be a very, again, major case for the people, So they would be needing some assistance. So board being the an organization wherein all the relevant Muslim organizations are involved. So we thought that it's our duty to do that, and we have at the same time, you must have seen our resolution also. We have advised the people to be peaceful, not to take law into their hands, because still we feel कि शायद किसी को शर्म आ जाए, शायद कोई किसी को ये एहसास हो जाए कि अल्टीमेटली मुल्क को इसका कितना नुकसान हुआ, शायद किसी के दिल में मुल्क से प्रेम ऐसा आ जाए, ये तो मंदिर और मस्जिद और गुरुद्वारा सब कुछ चलेगा। हम एक बात और भी सोचते हैं कि अगर some people are thinking that it is going to end at the masjids only, they are very sadly mistaken. It is going to happen with all the minorities institutions, whether they are educational institutions or whether they are religious education institutions, their buildings, properties, all these things will be, God forbid, but whatever I'm saying should not happen. But this is just being written on the wall, that it is going to happen, and these people have got lots and lots of courage to do this. So all these things put together, we have requested the masses, Muslim masses particularly, please be peaceful. Whatever you want to say it through the media, but don't be on the roads, don't do all those kind of things, because ultimately the plans is like this only, that we will provoke you and we'll see how much patience you have got. Sometime you will come back on the road. When you will come back on the road, we will finish you.
All right, sir. All India Muslim Personal Law Board says that this could not just be the end, but as of today, as we speak, even as from Ayodhya, it's Kashi and now Mathura, the Right to Worship Act 1991 is still in place until such time there's an amendment. If there is an amendment, and that could be in the future, but the All India Muslim Personal Law Board saying that we also have to think about India's international image and what implication these kind of cases will have on that. With Satya Ranjan in New Delhi, Milan Sharma for India Today.